Hit that like, comment below, subscribe if you got the time. We appreciate that love. And for this, let's get straight into it. If you've been following us for a while, we do these keys to victory for the likes of Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. We do it for both fighters, tit for tat, different ways that either man can win this fight. These aren't predictions, just keys to victory. And for this one, this is the final chapter, the final keys to victory for the likes of Terence Crawford. And if you read the title, yes, I meant it. The way Terence Crawford can stop Canelo Alvarez. And what I mean by stop Canelo Alvarez, yes, I do mean either knock out or stop him in his tracks on the way to a clear, unanimous decision victory. If you watched our other keys to victory, we focused in on the likes of, controlling him with the jab and making Canelo Alvarez drop his hands and reset, jab into that midsection, throwing him off. Controlling his feet, moving around, having good footwork, being faster. Break his heart, meaning break the stamina of Canelo Alvarez, make him tired, make him waste his punches throughout the fight. The one we did last week was simply hand speed and endurance, being able to endure the shots of Canelo Alvarez while also beating him to the punch. And for this, to cap it all off, and we got one for Canelo Alvarez that's already out, right? How he can stop Terence Crawford. For this one, this is Crawford's chance. The only way Terence Crawford can stop Canelo Alvarez, again, that's either by knockout or clear unanimous decision victory, meaning stop. He's got to get active. He's got to have the mentality of getting active. And for those who know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Get active by spirit, by your energy, but more importantly, get active with them hands. You said you were going to be punching him up inside his big old head when you said it in the interview. Well, in this case, Terence, the only way you can pull this victory off by either stoppage or clear unanimous decision victory. The only way you can do this is getting active. The same way that you did Errol, the True Spence. Yes, two different fighters, but the mentality that you had going into that fight, that you can't be beat, that it's time to get active like we in the streets, that is what you got to do to Canelo Alvarez. Show him no respect, show him no love, and let those hands fly. You need to go up and down his head, straight to the body as well, and be active the entire fight. What do I mean by this active? Son, that just means throw punches and bunches, meaning high volume. Swarm him with punches, but be smart. Don't just be throwing the throw. Throw in the pocket. Throw in your right timing and schedule when he's open, when you've already made him reset, like we talked about before. Jab to the midsection, make him reset, drop them hands and let it go. Get active upside his head, get active to that body. You're going to have to implement a lot of jabs. You should win in the jab category, period. If you're not beating him to the jab, I'm telling you right now, you're going to lose the fight. You've got to beat him to the jab. You need to double the amount of jabs that he's throwing. Then you need a hook to the body. That hook is going to be clear for you. It's going to be wide open, as Canelo Alvarez has the high guard. Any man that's ever carried the high guard has always left that midsection open, and Canelo Alvarez honestly doesn't care because his body is strong. But for you, that is free points, free access for you to get a clear decision victory, as those are power shots to that midsection, making him reset, making him rethink, maybe drop his hands and maybe get some clear headshots on the way in. You got to fight in pockets, fight when you're supposed to, but more importantly, while you're being defensively sound, get active. You can't let this man up. You can't take no time off. This is your moment. You are 38-year-old, about to be future Hall of Famer. If you beat this man, you will be one of the greatest to ever do it and get your name in the top 10 to ever do it in boxing, period, no matter the weight class. It is time to get active. When you get into the fight week, get active. Don't show him no love. Don't show him no respect. I ain't saying make him mad, because you really don't want a mad Canelo. But show him that you are here. Show him that you're a real one. Show him where you are from, Omaha, Nebraska. Show him you are a real man. This final keys to victory is really all about emotion in your mindset heading into this fight. Nothing about technique at this point. At this point, we've talked too much about technique and how to get in here. There's too many ways for both of these fighters win. This is about who has that final edge. For Terence Bud Crawford, if you really want to knock out Canelo Alvarez, and I still think that's hard to happen. I really don't see it. I still can't see it, but this is boxing. Anything can happen. If you want to knock him out or walk yourself to a clear, unanimous decision victory by giving him the most damage, the most punishment that he's ever suffered in his career, then you've got to get active by emotion, spirit, and letting them hands go. That is it. That is period. If you don't do that, it's going to be a long night for you. If you show him any love, any respect, if you overthink the situation too much in that ring with a great like Canelo Alvarez, you are going to have a tough night. You've got to get active. You've got to let them hands go. You can't do what you've done with the likes of Madrimov, whatever his name was, letting him prance around the ring a little bit too much and trying to reset yourself. No. You got to control the movement, control the rhythm of the fight, and let those hands go. Do not let Canelo Alvarez think too much in this fight and set traps. You want to keep touching him at all times, keep them hands up on him, let those hands fly, and more importantly, keep a high intensity, keep your stamina going, keep your endurance going, and let your hands go. You have to be active. Learn from the other fighters that lost to Canelo that could have actually won if they just let their hands go and show him no respect, touch him at all points, and just swarm him in volume and precision punching. It's time for you to get active. That is it. That is the final keys to victory. If you want to stop Canelo Alvarez, like some of the fans are thinking that can happen, then the only way you can do that is by getting active, swarming him with volume, breaking his stamina, breaking that heart, breaking his rhythm, and wilting him down. Now, again, I think Canelo Alvarez has a hell of a granite chin. I think his spirit is just as high, so I don't think he will go out that kind of way. But again, you can give him the most punishment that he's ever seen to a unanimous decision victory and put hands upon his face, put belt to ass upon Canelo Alvarez if you get active. That is your final keys to victory. This is the last time we'll bring up any keys to victory, because now going forward, you'll be seeing your 3-minute fight or your 3-minute fight breakdowns, and we will give you the official predictions. I think I have seen just about enough, but we're going to drop those on the week of, fight week, and give you how we're going to actually call this fight, full prediction, who we think is going to really win this fight, how it should go. But anyways, it's your boy Caswell with Sane Podcast. Hit that like. Let us know what you think. Comment below. Let us know. Can Terence Bud Crawford really pull this thing off by knockout, or at least by clear, damaging, unanimous decision victory? And more importantly, subscribe if you got the time. We appreciate that. Love until the next time. Peace.